Hey guys, how's it going? It's Grey Ghost. I'm back. Sorry it's taken me such a long time. So I had a problem with my headset I was using, and or earbuds I should say. And for some reason, like only sometimes it would catch my voice, and then other times it wouldn't. And then I have to mess with like the cord, and then it would like be messed up. And then like one of the earbuds wasn't working, so I only had like one ear to do stuff. So sorry about that, and it's been a very long time. Mainly because I didn't really know what else I could make videos on, but Titanfall 2, just, the beta just recently came out. This first week just ended. This was gameplay I recorded when it first came out on, I think, Friday or Saturday. But I just bought a new headset today, so I'm able to, put my voice over it. So, anyways, basically in this video I'm going to be talking about what I like and don't like about the game, and is it worth it to me. So, as always, start with the bad news, because that's what you always got to go for. So, there's a few things I don't quite like about Titanfall 2. I'm going to start with the worst of the worst, and then I'm going to, just work my way down to, better, but not the greatest things, and then good things. So, my first biggest problem is the Titans. When you jump on them, because I played Titanfall, the first one, and I really enjoyed it a lot, but I wasn't one of those people who dropped $60 when it first came out and said I bought it when it was 15. So to me it was worth it, but a lot of people weren't happy with it. They dropped $60 and they felt they didn't get a perfect game. But in Titanfall 1, I felt it was a lot easier to kill Titans when you were a pilot. I felt like it was, I felt I stood a chance if I was against it. I mean, obviously when you're in a Titan, you're supposed to be a much bigger threat, but it just seems in this one that the Titans are the threat. Like, when an enemy gets a Titan down, you better watch out, because everyone's gonna get wiped out, because like, I've been using Ion, the Titan that you first can start out with, and like, you can change the options of the gun so it like spreads in a thin line, and that just mows people down. Like, I'll be shooting from like halfway across the map with the ion cannon, I guess we'll call it, in like the flat spread, and it'll just take out everybody I look at, and I don't like that, because I mean, it's first of all, it's unfair towards the pilots, because it kills so quickly they don't have time to react, and secondly, I just think it's too easy. And I didn't see anyone else really using Scorch at all. I tried Scorch a few times. It just seems that Titan compared to Ion was completely useless, but I don't know. I mean, if that's your guys' opinion, he was better, then, by all means, it's your opinion. Free country. But personally, I thought that it was just so much easier to use Ion, and that he was more effective on the field against other Titans. But the reason I felt that it was so hard to take down Titans, because in the previous Titanfall, you take off this little shield part, and then you would, like, you could start shooting in like this inner core part. But in this one, see, you just heard me laugh, but that was like totally random. I was probably talking like that whole time, but it didn't capture it. But anyways, when you take the core off, in this one, you just take this little battery thing off, which I never really quite understood what it did until like much later on, where if you put it back in, you get your shield back. But I don't know if that's supposed to recharge or not, or if I just get my core taken out so quick and never got the chance to see it recharge. But that's all it is. And then every time, like, even though this was my first time playing, I thought when you see a pilot on board, you got to get out and kill him. But I didn't know that. Because now, like, just yesterday when I was playing, I realized I don't really need to care, because they're just going to take my core out. My shield's already down to begin with anyways, so it's not like I need it anymore. It doesn't do any damage to me. It doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. So why would I need it on, right? So I never really, I didn't feel threatened by pilots jumping on me. So that's why I feel Titans are too easy to they're too hard to kill now. They feel much more of a threat, which for me personally, I feel that's a negative, but maybe to someone else, maybe that's a positive. But it's all, based on, your choice. Secondly, I feel that a lot of actually this kind of correlates to my first reason as well. The Titan weapons, like the anti-Titan weapons, I feel they're better against infantry than they are Titans. I did start using the charger cannon a lot more than I did the grenade launcher, but even that's basically just a sniper. Like, I see people use that more than the snipers themselves. Let me see what else. I also didn't like the fact, I didn't like the customization that much in this game. Because, like, I remember in the previous one, when you had your Titan, you could pick the 3 main types. There was, you know, the light Titan, which had more boost and was faster. The medium Titan, which I think everyone basically used, or the heavy Titan, but that's what I used, was the heavy. And you had more customization, like different guns, different abilities, that type of stuff. But in this one, it only allows you to like change the boosts, and there's only 3 boosts. And before you even do that, you have to get to level 6, which I didn't like at all. And all the rest, it didn't change anything. Even the AI of the Titan, like, I loved the fact that you could change how the voice was, so it, like, fit your needs, or the language. And, I don't like how it's not in this one. It kind of takes away, you know, my connection towards it. Like, I can't customize it to my playstyle, minus, you know, the 3 little boosts that they give you that you can change up. But there's only, like, 2... There's only one other selection for the 2 boost options for, you know, each boost slot. I didn't like that, you know. Off to more better but bad news. I like how they've now changed it so the weapons now have more than just one weapon for each class, but I get it, it's just a beta and it says they're adding new weapons, but I really hope there's more weapons than just what they offer, and there's more customization, because I got one gun up to like level 23, but it only gave me 1 attachment, and I feel that there should be more. And there's also, yeah, boost to it, but I'm talking just attachment-wise, like, you know, I know it's not like Battlefield where there's like 6 attachments you can put on one gun, but like, at least give me like at least 1 or 2, like 2 or 3 options, you know, like a laser sight or a foregrip and, you know, a scope on it, but it doesn't give you that. And my final biggest complaint about this game is probably the weapons. Again, the carbine, again, is the most overpowered thing in the game. As soon as you put on that amped weapons pulse thing on or whatever, you can kill anything from miles away. Like, I got recording of me killing like 4 people from like stupid far away on the one map. I always thought, I love the animations for kills on Titans, it's so cool. But anyways, like, I'm like on the map, it's not this one, it's the other map that they had where it's like much more open. But they just like, they allow you to kill from so far away. It takes like 2 or 3 shots, and there's like no, you know, what am I looking for in the word? Kickback to the gun, which I didn't like, because in one magazine I killed 4 people, which I feel is completely unfair, not just to other players, but just, you know, actually basically, yeah, just other players. Because I mean, like, am I complaining? No, but do I think it's unfair? Yes. There's the snipers, there's no, like, when you fire from the hip with a sniper, it just hits in the middle. Like, whatever you're looking at, in the middle, that's where the bullet goes. There's no spread to it like in Battlefield or Halo or Call of Duty, which I don't like either, because the sniper is a one-shot kill, so I feel that's also unfair. I didn't try out any of the other weapons because, I don't know, I tried them out once and then, you know, they were complete, total garbage. Like, I didn't like the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher was basically the same thing as the anti-Titan weapon. So it's not even, that's like taking in 2 grenade launchers. You don't need that. The shotgun was okay, I guess. I didn't personally like it. I'm not a big shotgun user. But yeah, other than that, that was my biggest complaints. Now, off to the good news, or stuff I liked about the game. I love the game modes that they put in. So the bounty one, which you see in the gameplay here, totally enjoyed playing it. It was a lot of fun. I didn't play with any of my buddies on here because I didn't have a mic that worked, so there's no point, because I couldn't communicate and tell other people where to go or where I was, or, you know, enemy locations. And I didn't like, or not, why am I saying I didn't like that? But I'm saying I like the game mode. Bounty was fun. I loved pilot versus pilot. It was great, quick combat, and I loved the conquest type of map on there, where it was kind of like classic, where you could have Titans and pilots versus each other. I do kind of miss the grunts on each team. Back in the first Titanfall, you had your teammates and then all the grunts, and then the other team and their grunts, and then the other pilots have their Titans and you have yours. I kind of miss that. I hope they bring it back, and if I completely missed all the grunts in that game mode, that's totally my fault. But I don't remember seeing any back when I played it, because I mainly played Bounty the most, because that's where I had the most fun. I like that one. I hope they bring back the you're on a pilot team of 4, and like you survive waves and waves of Titans and enemies from Titanfall 1. I really hope they bring that back, because that was a lot of fun as well. What else? I love the combat gameplay. I love the new abilities. I don't like how you can't customize your characters much though in this one, like the other one. Like, I don't like how it forces you when you want to choose a certain ability. Like the grapple, I don't like the animation of the robots. It makes me feel like I'm one of the robots. I want to feel like, you know, those cool pilot suits, you know? I didn't like how it was, you know, very set on, whatchamacallit, oh my gosh, man. I didn't like how it was, you know, set in stone. This is the character animation for this set, you know. But I enjoyed it. I love the way the invisibility guy looks when you get enough credits to buy him, and it looks so cool. You feel like, you know, you got like, you kind of feel like you're one of those suits from Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, where they have like, you know, the little rockets that pop up and on the shoulders and then go. But even though that's not what it does, but it still looks awesome. What else did I like about the game? I love the networking system, I guess, where kind of like you can make a group. I guess it's like a clan, but I guess it's more organized and easier to get with people, kind of like guilds in ESO or Neverwinter. Yeah, do I dig the gameplay? It's a lot of fun. So yes, I do dig the gameplay. It's just they gotta fix those balancing issues. Because literally all I saw was people using the carbine, what's it called, the R2101 I think is, or T201 I think. That's all I saw people using, and the sniper. That was it. Especially in pilot versus pilot, everyone was using the carbine, because the carbine usually beat the sniper if you miss the first shot. I love the Titan versus Titan gameplay. I don't like the Titan versus pilot because it's so unfair in my opinion. Even when I'm the Titan and I'm mowing everyone down, I just feel it's unfair. But, you know, you gotta win the match, so of course you gotta play your benefits or whatever. But I felt it was unfair, but I love the Titan versus Titan thing. I feel totally like I can take care of myself. Like, even if I'm versus 2 Titans, I feel like I'm not outnumbered. I feel like if I play my, you know, strategy right, throw down, you know, the laser tripwire on one side and then get behind cover and start taking on the other one, I feel like I can, you know, defend myself pretty well. Yeah, other than that, it was a lot of fun. Would I buy it for their asking price of $60? Personally, I would say no. I don't know. Maybe it's too early to draw a conclusion. I don't think so, but personally I'd say no, because if they give us a chance to play the campaign, because if the campaign's not long enough, then I don't think it would be worth it at all. Personally, I would probably spend maybe $40 once they knock it down a price in a year. Then I would probably pick it up. But personally, I don't think, you know, it's worth $60 at this moment. But that's just my opinion. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.
That's it. I'm ending this before you all get destroyed. Titan almost ready.